The anatomy of the human imperistion system. The anatomy of the human digestive system consists of several important organs that are responsible for distributing and digesting food through a channel known as the digestive tract. The digestive tract, gastrointestinal, is a long tube starting from the mouth to the anus. We are familiar with the organs in the digestive tract, such as the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and anus. 1. Mouth. It can be said that the mouth is the gateway to the digestive system because it is the main door when food enters. The mouth functions to chew food so that it is easier to swallow. Food through the mouth will undergo a chemical and mechanical digestion process. Organs that help digestion in the mouth, such as the tongue, teeth and salivary glands. Mechanically, the teeth will cut the food into smaller pieces, which will then be moistened by saliva, making it easier for the tongue and other muscles to push food down the throat, pharynx, and pass it into the esophagus. 2. Esophagus. After the food passes through the mouth and is swallowed, it passes through the throat, pharynx, and esophagus. The esophagus plays a role in delivering the food that has been swallowed to go through the next process in the stomach. The movement of the esophagus contracting to push food into the stomach is called peristalsis. Located at the end of the esophagus in the form of a muscle ring, sphincter, that regulates the passage of food into the stomach and closes regularly to prevent food from returning to the esophagus. 3. Stomach. The stomach or ventriculus has a shape like a pouch that swells and is on the left side of the stomach. The stomach has 3 main functions. 1. A place to store food temporarily before distribution to the next organ. 2. Breaking and stirring food by means of peristalsis. 3. Digest and destroy food with the help of enzymes in the stomach. Only a few substances such as water and alcohol are directly absorbed by the stomach. Other food substances must go through the digestive mechanism in the stomach. 4. Small intestine. The small intestine is shaped like a thin tube 10 meters long like a coiled tube, where the inner surface is full of protrusions and folds. The food product from the stomach is usually in the semi-solid form or chyme. This chyme is then released gradually through the pylori sphincter muscle. The first part of the small intestine is called the duodenum, 12-finger intestine. Well, there are 3 main parts of the small intestine, namely the duodenum, 12-finger intestine, jejunum, empty intestine, and ileum, end. The duodenum plays a role in the chemical digestion of food with the help of bile and pancreatic juices. Furthermore, food will go through the intestinal jejunum to help the process of digestion of food chemically through enzymes produced by the intestinal wall such as disaccharidases, such as maltase, lactase, and sucrase, aminopeptidase, dipeptidase, and enterothenas. The end of the small intestine is the ileum, which is responsible for completing the absorption process of nutrients and absorbing bile acids to be recycled again. 5. Large intestine. The absorption process from the small intestine which is still not optimal will then be continued by the large intestine. The large intestine is shaped like an inverted U shape which is about 5 to 6 meters long. There are 3 main parts of the large intestine, namely the cecum, colon and rectum. The cecum is shaped like a bag which functions to absorb nutrients that cannot be absorbed by the small intestine. The colon is the longest part of the large intestine where fluids and salts are absorbed. The rectum is the end of the large intestine. The rectum is directly connected to the anus so that this section serves as a storage area for stool before it is expelled by the anus. The main function of the large intestine is to remove undigested water and salt and form solid waste that can be excreted. 6. Anus. The anus functions for the stool defecation process and regulates the passage of fauces. Defecation is the process of removing waste from digestion in the form of feces. The end result of the digestive system is fauces or feces. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment. Channel Akmal Rahayu.